For our corrections, starting with Jenny S. For the background information update, you said I have a syllabus, I have a printout, or a handout, either way. I have a printout or I have a handout. Next, you said you were talking about the paragraph. You were trying to find a certain sentence. You said the second line for the last, or of the last, the second to last line. So not the last line, the second to last line. So if you're trying to find a sentence in a paragraph, and so there's the last line, then there's second to last, third to last, fourth to last, and going up. Then you said, I think it's a question of egg and chicken cases. So I think you could take off the cases part. I think it's a question about the chicken or the egg. Yeah. And then last, this is actually really funny. I think you were kind of joking when you said not for the unhard. People that don't work hard. Yeah. Sangmi, you were talking about someone famous. I forgot who. You said he's famous about shopping. Yeah. He's famous. What do you mean about shopping? Like, is he like on? Oh, Chopin. I'm so sorry. Chopin. So, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I was like, shopping. Why is he famous for shopping? Chopin. He's famous for playing Chopin. Oh, yeah, Chopin. Which very funny because the spelling looks like Chopin. So whenever my wife plays the piano, I always say, "Oh, are you playing Chopin?" And then she gets really mad at me. Chopin. Okay. Like show and then pan. I don't know why Chopin. Next, this is actually not really a big correction, but when you were talking about the chart pitch, you said from Forbes magazine. Nobody says Forbes magazine anymore for like a long time. It's actually Forbes media. Yeah. It's not like a big correction or anything, but nowadays people refer to it as Forbes media because it's, because of the online content. So if you're talking about, this magazine, Fortune magazine, nobody really says Fortune magazine anymore. It's just, Fortune.com or something like that. Yeah. It's strange. Yeah. We're out of that time. It's not Forbes magazine. Almost people in my office, they don't use it. Almost everyone in my office doesn't use it. Actually, a lot of times people say almost people, and it's not correct. So almost everyone or almost all people. So yeah, almost everyone in my office. Next, Hyunjung, you said, especially when I become over 30, you said you felt like you were getting older, especially after 30. Or after I turned 30, if you want to be more specific. Then you said, I'm just share what I'm doing. I just want to share. Yeah, I just want to share what I'm doing. I also want to talk about how dangerous the situation is facing all of you. I just also want to talk about the maybe the risk involved or the risk that you face. Working hours is pretty shorter than other companies. Our working hours are shorter than other companies. Yeah. Next, Jenny Y. The group was the beginning of the idol. The group was maybe they were the pioneer of idol groups. Pioneer. Pioneer. When you're the pioneer, that means you're kind of like the first explorer or adventurer or discoverer or something. So maybe they were the pioneer of idol groups. I'd just like to share some shocks that happened. I'd like to share some shocking stories, and then you can take out that happened. Or experiences. I'd like to share some shocking experiences. And then when I passed the level of English, when I passed our English class, certification, examination, I guess it depends, but the level of English is incorrect. So when I passed our English course, maybe, yeah. Sun Hyung, I got no corrections from you today. So when we leave, you should just keep talking to yourself, and then I'm just kidding.
I don't speak.
Yeah, you said 2 sentences. I want a high salary. Yeah, it's good. Last, Hohan, you said when you were talking about your table topic, you said they represent teenage and teenage's views. When you were talking about, I think HOT was maybe they represented. It's hard to say teenagers, so maybe they represented like pop culture. I think pop culture works better for that. They represented pop culture at that time. Yeah. Or you could say they had a lot of teen fans. There were huge. No, there were a lot of teen fans. Yeah. Or a lot of teen followers. So either a lot of teen followers, HOT had a lot of teen followers, or they represented pop culture. Or they represented teenage pop culture. Oh, yeah, teenage pop culture. That sounds good. Okay. They represented teenage pop culture. I need to go home. Let's go.